Hello, my name is Ekaterina. I'm a software engineering student, and in today's video we are going to talk about tools to crack the password. Before we start, please make sure you subscribe on the channel and hit the bell button. In this video we will do password cracking for web application. To start with, there are 4 types of password cracking attacks. Those are brute forcing, dictionary, password spraying, and password stuffing attacks. Brute forcing is random guessing of the password. There are lots of keys that you have to guess, and it takes lots of time. Dictionaries solve the problem of brute forcing. They consist of most common keys, which take less time to implement. Password spraying attack is when the attacker uses one password for many usernames. Credential stuffing is automated injection of stolen password and usernames into many login forms. It's important to understand that both passwords and logins relate to personally identifiable information. It is often regulated by law in many countries. For example, in Europe, there is a General Data Protection Law, a GDPR, which punishes people for illegal use of passwords and login credentials. I'll leave the link below to read more about personally identifiable information. And next, I would like to get started with our practical example. I will take a case from Hack the Box, which will focus on cracking the password on web application. So let's get started with practice. And before we do that, please subscribe on my channel and hit the bell button. On Hack the Box, the exercise is called Appointment. It belongs to Tier 1. I have created my connection to Hack the Box environment. This is target's IP in the browser, pretty typical login page. Let's try to get to know a little bit more about the target. First, we perform Nmap scan to find open and available ports and their services. SC performs a script scan using the default setup scripts, and SV enables version detection, which will detect what versions are running on that port. I can see Apache server running on TCP port 80. I will try to use dictionary list to see the most common passwords, and for that I need to install the Gobuster tool on my machine. I will leave the repository link under this video. Gobuster is also a convenient tool for directory parsing, so you can find hidden directories with this tool. After Gobuster is set up, let's try to get the word list. I will use a directory brute forcing mode. Okay, so we got the word list, and let's have a look at this. I will first try manually to use some passwords from the word list. The word list is pretty large, and I will take some random value from it. Obviously, there is quite low probability that we will guess from the first time, so the best would be to use the script to check the word list. Let me know if you are interested in scripts, and then I will make a separate video about it. Today let's try to log in with any password. It's possible if we make an SQL injection. With this, it's possible to disregard the password value. Every database has obviously different syntax. However, without access to the code, it's challenging to get to know what database is being used. That's why you can try the most common databases like MySQL. We can search for SQL cheat sheet on the internet and check the syntaxes from there. To disregard the password, I need to comment its meaning in the query. And I use MySQL syntax for this. The web app was vulnerable to SQL injection and we seemed to log in. Let's answer the checkup questions. So SQL is structured query language. It's vulnerable to SQL injection. The term PII stands for Personally Identifiable Information. In Open Web Application Security Project, risk number 3 is A03-2021 injection. If we come back to initial scan, we see that port 80 is open and Apache server is running on it. Standard HTTPS port is 443. Log-based method to exploit login pages is brute forcing. Folders are called directories or dir for web apps. And we use hashtag to comment the code. To sum up, there are 4 types of password cracking attacks. Those are brute force, dictionaries, password spraying, and credential stuffing. Being able to crack the password is essential for cybersecurity. However, it should be done only with permission of the owner of the website or web application. Always remember that passwords and logins relate to personally identifiable information. That's why it's punishable by law if you try to crack the password of someone else illegally. However, this is still an essential skill for cybersecurity specialists. I hope that this video was useful for you. Please subscribe on my channel, hit the bell button, and see you in the next videos.